Our media product used the same sort of conventions in the title sequence to the movie Seven, as we felt that it would give an eerie feeling to the sequence. We used the ideas of a dark sequence with cuts in between clips in order to create a feeling of unease for the audience. However, we challenged the stereotypical conventions found in title sequences by making the entire clip black and white to enhance the feeling of darkness and unease for the audience.
The main social group represented in our sequence was Asian people. We used fast editing along with the eerie soundtrack to create a montage that adds to the already suspected mystery surrounding the character. We also played on the already existing stereotypes, such as the character holding a bag, which hints to the audience that he may be holding a bomb. Because these stereotypes are rife in our community already, it wasn't difficult for us to manipulate these and create a scene that pictured a modern-day terrorist. The previous Home Secretary was pictured at the end of our sequence to alert the public of the terrorist threat. This can also be seen as a stereotype, as he is the only person pictured in colour and is also a white male fighting terrorism. In our media, this is a stereotype that is just as popular as one of the Asian people.
This is going to be a film that will attract a vast audience, but in particular, young males between the age of 20 and 40. We believe this because it is an action thriller and would naturally attract audiences of a young age. Our aim for this movie is for it to be a large box office hit. For this movie to become a large hit, we would need prominent distributors for the movie. Additionally, we would need to carefully choose which distributor is best suited for our genre of movie and the country specified. For example, in the United States, we would choose a distributor such as New Line Cinema as it has distributed films similar to ours, such as Seven. For this reason, we will be choosing a similar distributor which goes by the name of Metro Goldwyn Mayer. This is because they have had experience in distributing blockbuster action thrillers such as James Bond's Die Another Day. We would like to aim our product at the younger adult community who are in touch with the world media. The reason for this is that these are the people who watch the most movies and also keep in touch with the modern global trends. To understand the story of our film, it is important for the audience to understand modern affairs and stereotypes already present in the media. Young adults are those who are most likely to keep in touch with the global media, and so this is the crowd we should target.
We aim to attract our various audiences through many different mediums. These mediums will include the use of social media and trailers. Firstly, we will create Twitter and Facebook pages in order to utilise the huge power that social media has in this present period. We have seen that social media can be very influential, and it is imperative that we use this to our advantage. Secondly, we will strategically place our advertisements at times where the target demographic are most likely to be watching television, and also the channels that they typically watch. Due to the fact that we are producing an action thriller, we aim to strategically place the trailers to probe during periods when sports matches are being shown and while movies of the same nature are being aired. We also uploaded our title sequence to YouTube, which meant that everybody in the worldwide community could see it and get a feel for the movie. The first thing we learned is that producing a quality piece of work does take time. However, once we'd grasped how to use the software and all the various tricks, we'd been able to make rapid progress with regards to post-production. In our film, we had not used much else apart from a camera and lights, which is very handy due to the fact that it kept costs low and meant that we did not have to spend time familiarising ourselves with new pieces of equipment. We did, however, use GarageBand to construct our soundtrack, which is a new experience, and we had to familiarise ourselves with this piece of software. Additionally, we used LiveType Creator titles, iMovie to edit the movie, and Final Cut Express to merge all the various components of the movie together. All in all, it has been a good learning experience with regards to learning about the different parts of media and production of movies.
While creating the preliminary task, our knowledge on movie production was limited, and that would be reflected in our finished product of the task. However, the transition and the wealth of knowledge gained from the production of the preliminary task to the production of the final is evident. The final product shows how we have gained knowledge we had not had when producing the preliminary task. This is shown with the various types of editing, shots, angles, movements, sounds, and mise-en-scène.